Hi, my name's Tony Sarag. I'm the owner of Anthony's on the Boulevard. And what can I say about Dr. Fahey? Not once, not twice, but 3 times we've had him at the restaurant, and we've had a packed house all 3 nights. I couldn't ask for anything more. If you're thinking about having him do an event at your place, hands down, 100%, I would have it. I wouldn't even hesitate to think it. Highly recommended. Customers, I talked to just about every customer that came in, got a reading. Excellent, very good. I have yet to hear a negative thing about him. And as far as him coming again to the restaurant or to your place of business, brings business. He fills up the restaurant like he says he can, and he's a man of his word. So if you're really thinking about having him there, again, if you feel free to call me, and I highly recommend him coming to any event that you have.
One mom.
One dad.
One best friend.
One doctor. One psychic spirit medium, spiritual advisor. Dr. Robert Allen Fahey. Do you know what our first president, George Washington, had in common with Franklin D. Roosevelt, Abraham Lincoln, Ronald Reagan, Princess Diana, and many other great and inspirational people? They all had one psychic, one spiritual advisor,
One dentist.
one lawyer,
One realtor.
one psychic spirit medium, spiritual advisor, Dr. Robert Allen Fahey. Dr. Fahey is now accepting new clients on a limited basis. He can make contact with the spirit world and connect with loved ones who have crossed over to the other side. He can give you guidance about love, money, career issues, and more. Apply today by going to hellofromheaven.com. That's hellofromheaven.com. And let Dr. Fahey be your psychic spirit medium, spiritual advisor.
Reading with Dr. Fahey. I came back for a second reading, or for a second evening, because my first reading was so dramatic. It was very exciting to the point where it brought me to tears. He had everything right on, things that only family members have called me in the past. It was an amazing experience, and I'm looking forward to seeing him again.
Anthony's in Cape Coral, and he is awesome. He's the best. I've been to other psychics and readings, but nothing that could come close. So I'm so glad I came.
Hi, I'm Lynn, and this is Fred, and we're here at Anthony's on the Boulevard. We just had our reading with Dr. Fahey. It was just a marvelous experience. It felt like we were really connected. The items that he brought forward,
Quite unbelievable.
totally unbelievable. It was so spot on, and he knows us not at all.
Never.
Ever. This is the second time we were here. The first time we weren't lucky enough to get a reading. This time we were both lucky to go up, and absolutely wonderful. And I think my husband still got a few tears in his eyes from his experience, and we would just like to thank you very much.
Hi, and I'm Lori, and this was the first time that we've ever been to a psychic. And Dr. Fahey was awesome. My husband was actually the one who got the reading, and he was spot on with everything. It was amazing. It was the very first time we've ever been to a psychic.
Traditionally, I'm not a believer, but like Lori said, he made a believer, I guess.
He was very skeptical coming here. He said, "Oh, it's all hocus pocus." Yeah. But he got the reading, and Dr. Fahey said that his dad was adamant that he wanted to come through and talk to him, and sure said everything was just spot on that he said.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm here at Anthony's on the Boulevard and had a reading with Dr. Fahey, and it was really an uplifting and educational reading. It just really enlightened me, because what he brought out was things that he had no idea, but they were so much on the money. And it's things that I need to do in life, and it was kind of nice. And so yeah.
Hi, I'm at Anthony's on the Boulevard, and I just had a reading from Dr. Fahey. This is my second reading because he is phenomenal. My readings with him are right on the money. He's phenomenal. Everything he says is so real and so true. And I had family come through that things that he shouldn't have even known. and he knew. He's wonderful, and I'm going to come again. This is my second time. I love him to death. He is a great man, and he is very true, and he's very real. And I'm very happy when I come and I see him and I speak to him. I have this peace come over me because he's wonderful. And I just want to say thank you to him. I love him to death.
Hi, I'm Rob Mecklenburg. I'm here at the Residence Inn in Lebanon, New Hampshire. I just concluded a gallery in which Dr. Fahey did a reading on me. I've had a reading from him before, and as usual, he was spot on this evening. He correctly identified some back pain that had just started literally today as the result of playing more basketball than usual. The result of a 50-year-old body trying to keep up with young people, I'm sure. Second thing he correctly identified was that I had just resumed and started work in earnest on a second book that I'm writing. That just happened 4 days ago. And most notably, he brought a message from a young girl who's a spirit named Amber, who was present, who is the name and person associated with a young woman, rather a young girl, that passed away very tragically in my cousin's family, and her name was Amber. So I'll pass that message on to my cousin and his wife, and I'm sure they'll be most grateful to hear that. They'll be most reassured that she's made the safe transition to the other side. But the reason I really wanted to provide this testimony when I heard that it was possible to do so was backing up a year ago when I first met Dr. Fahey. I'd gone to a public gallery. I've been most impressed with the readings he did, including one of myself. We then hosted a private gallery in our home. It was an entertaining evening with all the individuals involved getting readings that made a lot of sense. But one thing didn't seem probable. My wife had a reading in which she asked if she was going to get more involved with this book project that I'm doing and a little bit less so with her own professional career path. Dr. Fahey said no. He said, I see you pursuing similar but different career paths. That they're going to run sort of in parallel paths that are somewhat similar, but you're still going to continue doing your own work in your own field that will have parallels to what Rob is doing. That went on for almost a year since that reading. Just in the last 4 to 6 weeks, it's materialized just as Dr. Fahey had said that it would. So a most impressive long-term reading, and it makes me smile, and it's my great privilege to say how much we enjoy it, and look forward to coming again.
Hi, my name is Marie, and this is my husband Sal, and we're both here at Anthony's on the Boulevard. We've just had a reading by Dr. Fahey, and actually this has been the first. We've never had a reading as such before, and I could just say that it was amazing.
Yes.
He mentioned our parents' names, and it's also my son's name too, and that just blew me away.
He mentioned Philip and Frank was my father, Philip was her father.
And that really just solidified, the whole entire reading for me too. So.
He also mentioned a female presence, that's my mom, and that was very warming and heartwarming for me. Also, he said a dog came through. I had a dog for 15 years. So there was a lot of things that he said that...
Very accurate.
Very accurate.
Very accurate, very meaningful, and we thank you.
Will I ever find true love?
Am I going to change jobs?
Is he cheating?
Do loved ones in the spirit world have messages for me?
Join psychic spirit medium and clairvoyant Dr. Robert Allen Fahey at Anthony's on the Boulevard in Cape Coral for Sunday Night Out with the Spirits. Dr. Fahey is one of the world's most renowned and respected spirit mediums. Come to Anthony's Sunday night and be the first to experience messages of love from the other side. Visit hellofromheaven.com for event dates and details.
Here at Anthony's tonight, got a reading from Dr. Fahey, and it was, I couldn't have asked for anything more. It was absolutely wonderful, so accurate. He immediately touched on the two things that I needed to hear, and it was just super touching, and I'll never forget it. So I really appreciate it. Thank you.
I'm hopefully able to do the psychic reading first. You know that. That's what I'm up to, right? And then what I do is go on to the other part, right? Because I'm looking for information. But I have interesting, and I can say anything, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I gotta be careful. Because it's very easy for me to get in your house. And I get into your bedroom and I look in the drawer and I go, oh, does this work on batteries? You know? All right, we need to stop. See? And you got to take me another way. You know what I mean? Stop, go into the next drawer. You know what I mean? Oh.
Hi, I'm Kathy, and I'm at Anthony's on the Boulevard, and I just had the most fabulous reading from Dr. Fahey. I can't tell you how accurate it was. There were things I wanted to hear, and he actually said them. I said nothing. I feel all kinds of warm and fuzzy. It was just an absolutely beautiful reading, and I just want to say thank you.
We're at Anthony's on the Boulevard, and I just had a psychic reading by Dr. Fahey, and it was great. It was really amazing. I got chills, and I would do it again. The minute I find out when he's going to be here again, I will definitely be coming back. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Wendy Dorigo, and I just wanted to let you know that I just had about a 5-minute reading with Dr. Fahey and was completely amazed. This gentleman really knows what he's talking about. He is very clairvoyant, and I can just say from the small reading that I had that he was definitely in touch with my father, who passed away when I was 11. And he told me that my dad was telling me that I'm number 1, and he said, what does that mean? And I said, well, I'm the firstborn. And my dad also told Dr. Fahey to tell me that he's wishing me a happy birthday, and he said something around February or March, and my birthday was in February. And he also noted that he's aware we're making a move out west. And I said, yes, we are planning on moving to Colorado next year. So he was on target with that as well. There were several things that he was right on the money with. So I would have to say very accurate. And what a kind man as well. He even gave us a nice thank you card for meeting with him. But I highly recommend him. So thank you very much.
Hi, we're at Anthony's on the Boulevard, and we're having a wonderful time here. I've been to Dr. Fahey's readings for, I guess, about 4 years now. I've been coming to see him, and he's always has perfect readings. They're right on. I'm totally amazed at the things that he tells me, and they usually are right on target. If they're not, they'll come to pass at some point. So if you've never been, you really should come and have a reading with him, because they're a lot of fun and you have a lot of insight. Thank you.
I just had about a 5-minute reading with Dr. Fahey and was completely amazed.
He really nailed us. Everything he said we can relate to.
I feel all kinds of warm and fuzzy. It was just an absolutely beautiful reading.
Those on the other side want to talk with you just as much as you want to talk to them. Visit psychic medium Dr. Robert Allen Fahey at hellofromheaven.com. That's hellofromheaven.com.
Hi, I'm Kitty, and I just had a reading with Dr. Fahey. I just think he's wonderful, and I just wish it could have lasted longer because I want more.
Linda, I'm at Anthony's on the Boulevard in Cape Coral, Florida. I just had a reading with Dr. Fahey. My mother just passed 6 days ago. He had no idea. He let me know that there was a woman who had her hand on my shoulder. She wanted me to know that she was always with me. I was number 1, and that she was not alone. And he said a lot of things that he would have no idea, and put me at such comfort and ease. And I would just like to, he was 100% on everything he said. He said a lot more things, but there is not time to say them. But Dr. Fahey is a very gifted man, and I am at peace. I do not think that I will grieve anymore. I am dancing because my mother is okay and in heaven and with me. Thank you.
Hi, honey. Are you all right?
Yes, Mom, but I'm late and I can't talk right now.
All right. You have a good day. I love you.
Who is that calling?
Just my mother calling to check in.
Your mother? Honey, your mom's been in heaven for a couple of years now.
But she called. I heard her voice.
Some things are true, whether you believe in them or not. For more stories like this and to experience your own, visit psychic medium Dr. Fahey at hellofromheaven.com.
In the beginning, if it's okay for me to come in. And that's why I asked, is it okay for me to say things to you? You'll have to say yes to me, or else I can't get in your house. It's very easy for me to get in your home, as some of you know. It's very easy for me to get into your bedroom. It's very easy for me to get into your drawers. So you gotta, I didn't mean that.
Well, I'm Carol. I came to the psychic event with Dr. Fahey, and I really enjoyed it. He was right on the money with my answers to my questions, and I came with my boss, and we were really touched by it, and we're hoping that we can book him for an event for some of our co-workers and peers.
Your energy looks familiar. Have we been together before? Long time ago.
The last time you did her.
Last time I did. What kind of an event is this? All right, so this helps me. All right, so I can say anything to you, yes? Okay, so as I'm with you, for some reason, I want to go into the food business. I don't know why. Does this make sense? Typical guy. We're always looking for something to eat, right? I won't go any further than that. What made sense?
I'm a server in a restaurant.
You're a server in a restaurant.
He really nailed this heavy. He started off by saying he saw spirits on P&P. What's P&P? Well, P&P is my parents, Paul and Pat. They're on the other side. And then he talked about acting. Well, my father was a movie actor in Hollywood. And he played the priest in the Rocky movies. And oh man, he just really nailed this down tight. And he said he saw all these wonderful people around me, and I was hairstylist in the stars in Hollywood. He was picking up on people like Red Skelton and Telly Savalas and help me out here.
He also said about he felt like, haircut.
Right.
That they wanted you to give him a haircut.
Right.
Yeah, so he picked up on the haircut.
Right. And then with Jenny, he picked up on the fact that she went to law school, which she should have followed through to be a lawyer. She'd have made a great one. He was talking to her grandmother, who she was her grandma's favorite, and he mentioned that, and he just really knows everything he said we can relate to.
Yeah, and he's told me that there was a connection, Florence, which he thought was Florence, Italy, but Florence is my mother's name, and we're from Italy. So, yeah, it was a wonderful reading, and thank you, Dr. Fay.
Yeah,
thank you very
Dr.
much.
Really appreciate it. That was a lot of fun. That was really great.
Hi, I'm Michael, and I'm from New Hampshire. Tonight I had a great opportunity to sit and visit with a Dr. Fahey. He is fantastic. It was a great inspirational evening, I think, for myself and all the people that were here. And I would encourage anyone to take the opportunity to sit down with Dr. Fahey, either in private sessions that he offers or when he's out in public in other areas. Have an open mind and sit down and just listen to what he has to say. He's inspirational, he's full of life, and he really offers people hope. Thank you.
This is a special...
If you think you're watching this by chance, think again. Everything happens for a reason, and much of your success in life is guided by messages from loved ones who have crossed over to the other side. Psychic medium Dr. Robert Allen Fahey has helped thousands receive messages of love and guidance from the beyond. He can help you too. Connect with Dr. Fahey for the most memorable experience of your life. Call today and get your messages of love, or visit hellofromheaven.com.